Are you looking for the best handheld gaming PC? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best gaming PC on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Steamdeck. The Steamdeck wasn't the first handheld gaming PC, but it's certainly been the most successful. It gives you seamless integration with Steam, and a console-like experience means it can be as plug-and-play as you like, with the benefit of having a completely user-tweakable OS under the hood. The lower-end 64GB model is now discontinued, but for now, you can still pick it up from retailers like Amazon, expand the storage, and pair it with the best Steamdeck accessories to bring it up to a usable capacity. Titles such as Starfield, Star Wars Jedi, Survivor, and Remnant 2 caused the Steamdeck to misstep. Whilst we're a little away from all major AAA releases being unplayable, the clock is ticking and you may feel you get more value if you opt for something a little newer. The custom APU dubbed Van Gogh is still powerful enough for most games, and if you mainly want to play through retro games, 2D games, side-scrollers, or emulated titles, then you will be more than happy with the performance. This is still a great value handheld gaming PC. At number 2. Asus ROG Ali. The amount Asus charges for its ROG Ali is a pittance compared to what smaller production-run companies such as 1xPlayer, GPD, or INEO offer up, and whilst they cook up their own Zen 4-based handhelds, the ROG Ali stands head and shoulders above them. The Z1 Extreme chip is enough to power most of the latest and greatest PC games, including Starfield mods designed to enhance the game's performance. The VRR display will greatly increase consistency when gaming too, with no screen tearing. This means that you won't have to stress about reaching a specific target like you have to with the Steamdeck. You can enhance the experience further by pairing it with the best Asus ROG Ali accessories. Armory Crate also isn't the best handheld interface. Going in and using it can be a little clunky at the best of times, especially in the early days. Fortunately, you can just set up Steam Big Picture mode to initiate on launch and you will essentially have a very close experience to the Steamdeck, just without pre-compiled shader compilations. The souped-up hardware and great build quality landed a place in our guide. If you love playing modern titles in particular, the Asus ROG Ali spec put it in a position to outlast the Steamdeck. At number 3. Lenovo Legion Go. With its 8.8-inch display, the Lenovo Legion Go is the handheld for you if you want a big screen experience. While its size naturally helps with immersion, it's also responsive, sharp, and vivid. With a native resolution of 2560 by 1600 and a refresh rate of 144 Hz, the IPS panel is about as good as it gets for an LCD handheld. There's some powerful hardware too. The AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme chipset makes the Legion Go one of the most powerful handhelds around, but it's also one of the most versatile thanks to the detachable controllers and kickstand, which give you a unique experience, especially in FPS mode. The Legion Go does have a few flaws. It's much heavier than its competitors, weighing in at 854 g, which can make using it for long periods a bit tiring. You'll also need to tinker with settings and resolution fairly frequently, as 1600p can be too demanding for the Ryzen Z1 Extreme APU in many cases, and the software can be fiddly. At number 4. GPD Win Max 2. When you have work at 9 but emulation at 5. The GPD Win Max 2 is kind of the mullet of the gaming handheld PC world, business up front and party at the back. What makes this diminutive netbook a handheld gaming PC is the inclusion of the joystick and triggers. Furthering its credentials is the fact the joysticks use Hall sensors so that you need never worry about stick drift. The shockingly usable keyboard is great for productivity tasks if you need the absolute smallest laptop on the go, but it's also great to have when text prompts appear in games or you like a lot of hotkeys. The 2560 by 1600 screen is very sharp too, just not quite as crispy as the 1xPlayer 2's, so games in text will be very easy on the eye. With the addition of a keyboard, however, comes extra weight, and the GPD Win Max 2 weighs a whopping 2.22 pounds, 1005 g, so you might need to pump iron to comfortably hold it for longer than 5 minutes. To make up for this weight, your pockets will be markedly lighter, as the GPD Win Max 2 costs a pretty penny. Like other smaller manufacturers on this list, GPD may not have the production of scale to keep costs down, but they have been in the business longer than anyone else, with the original GPD Win debuting in 2016, and this expertise shines through in their products.